I don't care. Ba-da-ba-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo-ba-doo. All right. The sounds of footsteps can be heard as someone is walking through the dark and ominous forest. Welcome to our 3D audio podcast. Tonight we will invite you to come with us on a journey into the unknown where fear and terror awaits at every turn. Hi! So, Ella right there, but I'm right there. But also, the screen that I'm looking at is right there. So, in this live, I should go ahead and I can just put on some, background music that actually I've made background music. Anyways, this is a live where I can kind of show you one of my newer passions, which is voice acting and editing, like all my voice acting stuff. And also coming up with music. I enjoy I use Project Soundtrap, which I think is really, really cool. I enjoy the software that it uses and gives you a wide array of the stuff. I made a video. I made a TikTok with this audio. With this one right here. That's the door being unlocked, and then something coming down into a wet
And
basement.
good morning to you too.
And there's my voice. I
How
fucking
long have you
hate it.
had me
I
down
hate my
here?
voice so much.
I'd say at least a whole day.
Nope, I hate it. But a little bit of stuff goes into making a video like that. It's not just one track, so we can go all the way back. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so with this one, you can't just start off with the voice and everything. You gotta set the ambiance, which are these. So if I just get rid of all of those, you get the door getting opened up, and you have the dripping tap in the background. And I used the audio of a dripping tap, and I edited it. I put it through some filters. I put it in a large room, to make it echo as it dripped. And it was really cool. And then right here, it's where Freddy or someone who's coming down, who just unlocked the door and comes down the stairs, says, "Get up, you piece of shit." And then this is where Afton starts being sassy. But throughout the entire thing, you have to have the background of the dripping, because that's going to be a constant thing in the audio. And then you just have to make sure that all the rooms are the same size when you're editing it, so that it all goes together cohesively. And then also, with this, I enjoy making music. Here's the first little thing that I made when I got this software. And there's just a whole bunch that I threw at a wall. And there's some loops that I made that I added, but then there's also some stuff that you can get here. You can add these loops, or you can just make them like I did with this. I gotta move myself. Nope, that's not right. Video capture. These red ones over here actually are what I made with just the patterns. I placed every single one of these, which is what I think is really cool, because it just sounds like it's just very, very vibey, very vibey. I enjoy it. Um, uh, sorry, I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm kind of introducing like the what I do with this software just a bit because I want y'all to kind of understand uh uh the fucking Joker rant. Oh, that started off with me making jokes over the phone to my friend Arrow while I was driving in a car of just like, you know what, Batman? Like, what? The Joker needs to eat. And that's where the thought of this came from, the first one, where the Joker needs to eat, which also means he needs to get groceries or food from somewhere. And I'm just like, what if Joker was just in Walmart? So I just made this little first one. I didn't post this first one because it wasn't what I wanted. I did post this next one, but
Hey, Harley, it's me. I'm just over here at Walmart. Do we need eggs? I think we used up all the eggs.
do we
last
need
night.
eggs?
And, just a thought. We've had those hyenas for a little while. Do we need dog food? What have we been feeding them? Dave? I thought he was on vacation. Okay, well, in that case, put out an ad on Indeed for a new henchman. I must be good with clowns, hyenas, and okay with murder. How about that? Anyways, I'll be home soon. Bye, Snookums.
I don't know, like domesticating, like showing the domestic side of villains, especially with the Joker, the fucking insane man that is the Joker. I find that so funny to me, mainly due to the fact that it's kind of like the everyone sleeps, and everyone eats, which means everyone poops. It's just the do we need eggs? Do what do you think? Do we need eggs? I'm over here by Walmart, and of course I added like I was able to find grocery store to checkout. It's a pre-made audio that someone made. I don't know who made it, but I thank them for it because you just add that to the background and it just adds to the ambiance, and I love that. And then there's this one which I spent way too long trying to like make good. And it's not even that clever. It's just uh well, here y'all can hear.
Hey, Batsy, it might just be because I'm on a lot of Molly right now, and then it's hitting different. But, like, instead of fighting, do you think that we can just, like, kiss and see how we feel? Like, come on. Come on, like, there's a lot of tension here. We could. Like, why else would you only have your mouth showing if you weren't willing to kiss your enemies? Come on. No, come on. Don't zip line away. Don't zip line away from me, Batsy. I want just a little bit of kiss.
just a little bit of kiss, just a small little peck on the cheek, if anything. I find that so funny. Not like just because haha funny gay clown, but just like there's a little something between me and Batsy, right? I call him Batsy. Like, come on, there has to be like a little something. Sorry, I have to grab something. I kind of want to make sure that my audio is good. That is something. That is something. I take painstaking, like, charge of trying to make sure that my audio is always good, and it is bugging me, so I kind of need to pull up my own live on TikTok. Not on TikTok, on YouTube, to make sure that my voice going into this microphone is good, because this microphone is very sensitive. It's a very sensitive microphone, and it's okay. It's okay to be sensitive, but it's a very sensitive microphone, and it'll cause me so many problems. Once there was a way to get back homeward. So,
It's a very sensitive microphone. It's okay. It's okay to be sensitive, but it's a very sensitive microphone, and it'll cause me so many problems. One like loops that I made. It's kind of like the.
okay, awesome. It does sound good. I hate when I go into a video or a live and the person does not have their audio shit together. I don't know why. Maybe it's ADHD or autism. I don't want to blame that, but I'm very like icky. I get icked out by like bad audio, especially by people that kind of make a living, kind of don't make a living, kind of just do their thing. I hate bad audio. That's all I'm gonna say. And what bugs me here, and I don't think anyone else can hear it, is
Hey, Batsy, it might just
there is
be
a
a
hum
lot
behind
of
my
now and then
voice
it's hitting different.
in this
But,
audio.
Instead of fighting, do you think that we can just like kiss?
There's a hum,
Like,
and I don't know what it's from because I unplugged everything in this room, and I even made like a little padded cube to put my microphone in to get rid of that, and I don't know where that hum was coming from. It's probably from the microphone itself because it's just so sensitive. You're just a little sensitive little boy, and it's okay. I love you. You are the best microphone I've ever had, but the hum is there, and I don't think anyone else can hear it, but I can. Like, I can hear that it is there, and it
Dave?
irks me
I thought he was on
beyond
vacation.
anything. Anyways, the point of this live, now that we are, how long have we been going? How long? 12 minutes. Is to mess around with this. Chat GDP, GTP, because I came across this and it's a lot of fun. I did Scary Lullaby. I did Scary Lullaby. Hush now, little one, don't you cry. The darkness creeps and hush, little one, don't you cry. The darkness is creeping nigh. Lay your head and close your eyes, for the shadows are alive. This isn't the one that I always record here. Ever since I started paying for this is where I start recording, and it's, I named it A Good Night for All. And this is what I
Hush
put on.
now, little one.
I added a
Close
lot of.
your eyes, for the night is dark and full of lies. The shadows dance and the winds doth howl, as creatures lurk and darkness prowls. Sleep now, my dear, but do not stray, for the night is long and full of dismay. The stars above will keep you safe, but beware the things that creep and chafe.
Now, right there, I'm upset at myself again because the word wasn't supposed to be chafe. It was supposed to be chase. The things that creep and chase. But I misspoke and said chafe. But everything else was so good and I enjoyed how I sounded that I didn't want to take another take because I wouldn't be able to replicate everything else. It's kind of the thing where it's like, there's that one little bad piece, but that's fine. If I don't point it out to anybody, it's fine, but it bugs me.
The moon is high and the hour is late. The world outside is filled with hate. So hush now, little one, and do not weep, for tomorrow's light will bring you peace. But for now the darkness deep. Close your eyes and do not peep, for the night is long and full of fear, and the darkness may swallow you, my dear.
Quite a few things went into that, but that lullaby, it was supposed to be a lullaby. I kind of read it as a poem because I didn't feel like singing because I am not good at that. I'm kind of proud with my voice. I can kind of deepen it and make it a bit more rich and bring out just like, hello, I am very regal. I I can be kind of moi. Or I can bring it up high and I can be kind of more of a silly character. Or, I enjoy a good slice of pepperoni pizza. This is a character that I do. His name is Glizzy Martin. Glizzy Martin is uh, an Italian American Boston man, and it's not the best Boston accent out there, but I enjoy Glizzy Martin just 'cause of all the ridiculous shit that I have him go through. Glizzy Martin, the way that he makes his money is he sues companies for kind of small amounts for what he deems false advertising. Like, I went around, I I went to Six Flags the other day, and I went on their ride, the Log Jamboree. And not once did I see a single log. Those were boats made to look like logs, and I don't know if you've ever been to a jamboree, but sending people down a little waterfall does not qualify as a jamboree. Now, Judge, do you think that I can just get $25,000 from Six Flags the company? And it's a fun little character that I do. But I don't know. I've been messing around with a lot of stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I could use this because I like to write stories, but I also don't like to write them down. And I'm like, ooh, I can use this to write little stories and stuff, and then practice recording and editing, doing voices, and making 3D audios and everything, because that's something else that you need to do with this kind of stuff, especially if you want it to come out pretty well, is add 3D audios. Now, here's the thing. I also, what I want to do is kind of take some prompts. Who here has a family member or family members who who only know like one thing about them? Well, I kind of have a lot of family members that are like that. They're like, oh, Spencer likes writing. Spencer likes reading. Let's get him this. And I got quite a few of these. Write the story. It's a book full of like just 100 writing prompts and a bunch of blank pages for you to write the stories. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because I enjoy coming up with stories, but I just don't enjoy writing them down. So I thought it'd be really fun to have ChatGDP get a hold of these, write up little short stories, little like little couple paragraphs to satisfy these stories, and then record myself reading them. Because here's the thing, ChatGPT, ChatGPT, goodness, I can't talk. You can just use it. You can just use it. It's a great thing, and I get it. People are like, oh, AI, AI, all that kind of stuff. But hey, it's a tool. Use it. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. I don't use a hammer every single day. Yep. Only art supplies. I also only got given like art supplies and just random books. They're like, oh, Spencer likes to read, and I do. I do enjoy to read. And I did read every book that they ever gave me, or at least I tried to. I tried to read every book that they gave me, but some of them just didn't hit. So I think that it would be a lot of fun to see what ChatGDP ChatGDP to come up with a story, and I voice act the story. I not voice act. I narrate the story. I record it, and I try to make something interesting with the sound design and all that. Just a little bit of practice, a little bit of live entertainment as well. You guys are going to see me get a little upsetty spaghetti at all this stuff. Ooh. Okay. 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 I am trying to find an interesting one. The fortune cookie comes true. A babysitter snoops and finds something unexpected. That could be. That actually could be something fun. Okay. All right, new chat. Okay. So a babysitter snoops and finds something unexpected. Right? Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Please, because always start off your prompts with please. The AI robots are going to get you. It's not a good thing if you don't start it off with a please. Please write a story about a baby sitter snoops and finds something unexpected. All right, let's see what we get. This will be fun. Oh. Okay, all right. It took it a little literally. I like that. I like it. So it says that it says that the babysitter's name is Snoops. So that's gonna be kind of fun. All right. Snoops was a responsible and experienced babysitter who had been looking after kids for many years. She had a reputation for being trustworthy and dependable, which is why the Smith family had hired her to look after their two young children, Max and Lily. On a typical Friday evening, Snoops arrived at the Smith's house, ready to begin her duties. The parents left detailed instructions about the children's bedtime routine and promised to be back by midnight. Snoops settled into her duties and began to play with Max and Lily, who were delighted to have her as their babysitter. As the night wore on, Snoops began to feel tired and decided to take a quick nap on the sofa while the kids were sleeping. However, when she opened her eyes, she saw something she never expected. In the corner of the living room, there was a hidden safe which she hadn't noticed before. Curious, she walked over to it and tried to open it. To her surprise, the safe was unlocked, and she found a large envelope inside. She opened it and discovered a pile of cash and some important documents. Okay, so she's just going through like the owner's stuff now. Snoops was shocked. There's a reason she's called Snoops, guys. I'm just gonna call it right now. There's a reason she's called Snoops. Maybe she's not the best role model. Snoops was shocked by what she found. She knew it was not her place to look through and Smith's family's personal belongings, but she couldn't ignore the fact that there was a significant amount of money in that envelope. She immediately called the Smiths to inform them about her discovery, and the couple was surprised to hear about the safe and relieved that they had hired a trustworthy babysitter who had found their hidden treasure. Okay, so the Smiths have hidden treasure. Gotcha. The Smiths arrived home shortly after and thanked Snoops for her honesty and integrity, and they explained that the money was part of their savings and that they had forgotten to mention it to her. They were grateful that Snoops had found it and returned it to them. Snoops was pleased with herself for doing the right thing, even though it was a tough decision. She knew that honesty was the best policy. Okay, so there's a... All right. So there's a bit of a lesson here. Honesty is the best policy. She had acted with integrity. The Smith family was happy with her performance and promised to recommend her to their friends as the best babysitter in town. Okay, so happy ending. And it's not that long of a story, but like, ooh. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I do find it funny that the AI chat kind of named her Snoops. I will say this isn't the kind of story that I. Okay, so let's think this through. Snoops was response. So what would we be doing here? What noises would we be able to make? We could have some child noises, people running around, child bedtime. So like that's a few details. Okay, Smith's she was worn out. There's not a lot of onomatopoeias in this. I'm trying to think of what kind of what could bring this story to life, and it's AI. It's not the best written story in the world. Not a lot of intrigue. More of a lesson. I'm just gonna let's just say let's just delete that one. Let's. Maybe I should have taken that challenge. Maybe yawning. Yawning could have been good. Though I'm not sure. Got created by okay, no. Private investigator's dark background. Once upon a time in a faraway land, a man named Jack. Jack was adventurer at the heart. Okay, yeah, no. I was messing around with the AI for a little bit, but let's get a new chat going. Let's fortune cookie comes true. Camping trip which no one has been camping before. Fired from a long-term job. That's hitting too close to home right now. Stranger proposes a strange preposition from a stranger. A new take on Arthurian legend. Mash up two classic fairy tales into one story. That would have been a fun thing. Selling a childhood home, picking up a hitchhiker. Wild animal loose in the house. A ghost story. All right. Please write me a ghost story. Okay, once upon a time in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house was haunted by a ghost and its former owner, the wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, the young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. And I've lost it. Oh no. Are there two unemployed people? Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay. All right, let's see if this one has a bit more alliteration for us to grip. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was this old house that had been abandoned for many years. Local whispers that the house was haunted by a ghost of its former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. They were both thrill seekers and heard rumors about the ghosts that haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, okay, see that? Creaky door. We had a creaky door sound. They felt a chill run down their spine. Okay, we had a whoosh of air and a kind of sound. The house was dark and gloomy with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard a strange noise coming from the upper floor. All right, so there we go. Add a strange noise. What kind of noise? Maybe a thud, maybe a groan, maybe a something along those lines. Something that would be considered a strange noise. Uh, uh, they cautiously climb the stairs. So there we go, creaky stairs. It's an old house. Find themselves in a large, dusty room. Yeah, floorboard noises, all that, creaky door, all that kind of stuff. Great, fantastic. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. See, another. See, here's the thing. I think that the way that you add suspense is being very alliterative. So, not, I keep using that word. I think I'm using it wrong. Alliterative, but I believe that the word should be, uh, uh maybe not alliterative. Put in the comments if there's a different word when it means that you're very descriptive. There we go, descriptive. But please still put in the comments. The room, okay. Heard footsteps coming towards them. Sarah and David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them. The ghost appeared to be in great distress and beckoned them to follow him. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They followed the ghost to a hidden room in the back, so more floorboards. Just the room was filled with old documents and artifacts. In the center of the room was a large chest. The ghost pointed at the chest and vanished in thin air. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They opened the chest, so another explained that they had been murdered by his business partner. Ooh, we could add just like a blood-curdling scream right there, who had taken all his wealth and buried it somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked inside and searched for the hidden treasure. A few days searching, they found a small hidden cave nearby. Okay, so cave noises making it all echoey. Inside the cave, they found a stash of gold, jewels, so the ting 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 of all the gold coins or whatever. Inside of like a chest, of course, which they would use to start a new life. However, the ghost of the old merchant never appeared again. Some say that he finally found peace knowing that his murderer had been brought to justice. How had he been brought to justice, though? How had he been brought to Well, others believe that he was still haunting the old house, waiting for his treasure to be returned. Okay, all right. We can do this. I can do this. Let's do this one actually has a lot there, and of course, here's the thing. I think this would be a really fun thing to do, where we do this, we find a story that we like, and I take y'all through, show you how I edit it, show you how everything, and then I upload the final result with like maybe pictures and all that kind of stuff just throughout the entire like a video, a separate video of a finished product of what I work on in front of y'all. So some people can just choose to go look at the video, or if they want, they can go back and see how it was made, all that kind of stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun. So we start Enter Studio. All right. This will be technically a podcast because it's not a song. It's not a song. It's a story. New track. We're gonna need. Oh, nope, not piano. Delete that. No, I didn't want to duplicate. I wanted to delete the track. Delete the track. Okay. Voice. Okay. Let's have minimal reverb. We'll add effects later on. But this will be a lot of fun. Okay. Ooh. I should bring this over here. Okay, I can't see y'all's comments anymore, but that is completely fine. I'm still live, aren't I? Okay. Let's get started. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house had... Dang it. Messed up already. messed up already, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. We'll just start over. Let's hear what my...
Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house...
Okay, I need to have a bit more pausing and less breathy. Okay, gotcha. But Silent Night on the piano and Silent Night in the background. What? Okay, alright.
Once upon a time...
Nope, don't want it to be playing. I want to record. Okay, get ready. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house was haunted by the ghost of the former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. They were both thrill seekers and had heard rumors about the ghost that had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy. Okay, one second. I feel like someone's about to open up my door. Give me one moment. But also, like, maybe splitting up all the parts. Let me listen to this real quick.
Once upon a time, in a small village,
Let's have a little bit of reverb.
there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house was haunted by the ghost of the former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. They were both thrill seekers
All right,
and had heard
let's
rumors about the
add-
ghost that had haunted the house.
Okay, let's have what's this? Nope. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm live.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know I finished cleaning the bedroom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I still need to wipe down cabinets and stuff. That's tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Piano, let's go to favorites. Yeah. Nope. Though, that's a little more funky than I would like. Let's go to originals. Let's go to not favorites. Let's scroll down. Thank you. Love you. Okay. No. Okay, so ghost. Let's say nope. Nope. That one can do. All right, let's put the volume down. Let's put the volume down there. Let's hear.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house was haunted by the ghost of the former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years
All right,
ago.
so far I don't hate this.
One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. They were both thrill seekers and had heard rumors about the ghost that had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy.
All right, and I will pick up there. With cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. Sarah and David Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright.
The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps
I enjoy
coming
the
towards
background
them.
as well.
Sarah and David
Come on. Pause.
Sarah and David
Alright.
coming towards them.
Coming towards them. Alright. So we pick up there. Sarah and David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them. The ghost appeared to be in great distress and beckoned them to follow him. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but they cautiously... Ah, dang it. Alright.
Sarah and David hesitated for a moment.
Okay, there we go. And we go here. But their curiosity got the better of them, and they followed the ghost to a hidden room at the back of the house. The room was filled with old documents and artifacts, and in the center of the room was a large chest. The ghost pointed to the chest and vanished in thin air. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They opened the chest. Inside, they found a letter written by the old merchant, explaining that he had been murdered by his business partner, who had taken all his wealth and buried it somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked and decided to search for the hidden treasure. After a few days of searching, they finally found a small hidden cave in the nearby forest. Inside the cave, they found a stash of gold and jewels, which they used to start a new life. However, a ghost of the old merchant never appeared again. Some say he finally found peace knowing that his murderer had been brought to justice, while others believe that he is still haunting the old house, waiting for his treasure to be returned. Okay. Let's listen to it all the way through. So let's scroll all the way back. And it's only like a minute long. So a minute long. Okay, let me minimize that. All right, so it's only like a minute long.
Sarah and David.
Gosh, Sarah and
Once
David.
upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years. Locals whispered that the house was haunted by the ghost of the former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house.
Coke.
They were both thrill seekers and had heard rumors about the ghost that had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. Sarah and David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them.
How
The
intensely
ghost
I
appeared to
say
be in
Sarah
great
and
distress
David.
and beckoned them to follow him. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them, and they followed the ghost to a hidden room at the back of the house. The room was filled with old documents and artifacts, and in the center of the room was a large chest. The ghost pointed to the chest.
I understand that it
and
might be a
vanished
little
in thin
annoying having to
air.
re-listen to
Sarah
things
and
over
David
and over,
hesitated
but like
for a
that's part of the
moment, but their
editing process.
curiosity got the better of them. They
Ba
opened the chest. Inside, they found a letter written by the old merchant, explaining that he had been murdered by his business partner, who had taken all his wealth and buried it somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked and decided to search for the hidden treasure. After a few days of searching, they finally found a small hidden cave. In the
You must have
nearby
something
forest.
against Sarah and
Inside
David.
the
No, I
cave, they
don't.
found a
Sarah and David
stash
aren't
of
real.
Gold and jewels, which they used to start a new life. However, a ghost of the old merchant never appeared
Hello.
again. Some say he finally found peace knowing that his murderer had been brought to justice.
Oh, that was a good burp.
While others believe that he is still haunting the old house, waiting for his treasure to be returned.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let us continue. So we need to add a new track, another voice track. Nope. We are going to add. No. We are going to be here, and we are going to. Ghost whispers. Oh, I love that. All right, we're using that one. And we are going to find out where it will be used.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old house that had been abandoned for many years.
But they could be.
Locals
No, they're not
whispered that
real.
the
They're not
house
real people.
was haunted by the ghost of the former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared without a trace many years ago. One day, a young couple named Sarah and David decided to explore the abandoned house. They were both thrill seekers and had heard rumors about the ghost that had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a
How'd I get that perfect? Guys, did you see that? Clip that. I'm proud of how good that is. Okay, so we're going to have to go down with that, and we are going to have to add effects. We are going to do a 3D, and we are going to have room. So it's going to be kind of a medium room. And let's say, okay, so when you walk into a door, the creak comes not from right in front of you. It comes from a little to the side as you walk through. So this little creak. There, for those who are wearing headphones right now.
both thrill
Yes.
seekers and had heard rumors about the ghost that had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spine.
Okay, so now we need to do another one, and we need to find a chill. Wind. Okay, so wind. Wind. Sounds. Nope. Too big. Nope. Hollow it. Oh, howling wind from indoors. All right, love that one. Okay. And we go here with it. All right.
Door. They felt a chill run down their spines. The house was
Okay. We need to zoom in just a little bit more, and we need to bring that there.
down their spine.
All right. Delete that track. Let's edit this just a little bit. Effects, add. Let's go room. Again, keeping it medium, and I had it at 0.30 3D. And if it's down your spines, then it is behind you. So let's listen.
As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spine.
All right, so this needs to be very quiet.
They felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house,
Okay, so now we need new track. We need to find what do we need, guys? Guys, do we know what we need? We need creaky floorboard. Sounds. Okay. Oh, come on. But we need that. Just the ooh. Walking sounds. Okay. Footsteps. Nope. Footsteps. Would walk. Mono. Ooh, wood crinks. Okay. Some of these are good. Walking on stones? No, it would be walking. Oh, come on. I don't want the singles. I want. What do you mean multiple spines? You only have one. Okay. Humans barefoot wood. Let's. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard
Okay. Wood. Alright.
down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. Sarah and David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in
All right. So,
the creaky door. They felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark.
wait a minute. What happened to the wind? What happened to the windy noise?
They felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room.
Okay. So there are two people there, so they both have a spine. Sounds searching free. Okay. All right. Howling wind. All right, there we go.
That had haunted the house. As they stepped inside the creaky door, they felt a chill run down their spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that wind just a little bit lower. I had it on effects. It's gonna be on the rear. Let's have it a bit more echoey. Maybe a bit more reverb on there. And let's listen to it now.
Down their spines, the house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs covering every corner.
Okay, and let's add some more. Let's just add some random creaks that are going to happen. So, footsteps. Wood creak. All right.
Spines. The house was dark and gloomy, with cobwebs.
All right. Let's add this one as well. Let's add another one. Wood Creek single. All right, let's listen to this.
Covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stair.
Stairs. Okay. All right, let's find not metal stairs, not okay. Steps on stairs. Nope. Walking downstairs. Walk upstairs. Nope, I hate that one. Walk downstairs. Nope, why are all these so bad? All right. All right. So let's listen to this.
Covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they
All right.
cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves.
All right. We need to go back just a little bit and maybe just bring that there.
Through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor.
Okay, let's just get rid of that one.
They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room.
All right. We need to split this region somehow. So, nope. Okay, we need to split that region right there. We need to get rid of that part. We need to bring this in. We need to go there. We need to go split a region, delete that part, and bada bing, bada boom.
Strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large...
Okay. So now we need to add what kind of weird noise? Okay, what kind... Or, okay, let's just go with ghost noise. Ghost... sounds. All right. Horror roaring ghost. All right, love that. Love that already. Let's just go right there with it. Let's add an more reverb effect. That's going to be in a room, and it's going to be above, and it's going to be in front. Let's say it's in front, and no, wait, god damn it. 3D, it's in front, it is above. Volume is going to be very low on that so that it sounds like it's far away. Let us hear.
They heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously...
Okay, maybe a little louder. But let's...
covering every corner. As they wandered through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. Through the house, they heard strange noises coming from the upper floor. They cautiously climbed the stairs and found themselves in a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them.
All right. We need more footstep noises. Running. Okay. Running sounds. Let's go. Let's... Okay. All right. Spooky ambiance. All right. No. Let... All right, let's go with that one. Okay. And we need to go back and over here.
Suddenly they heard footsteps. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them.
Alright. Let's split region. Delete.
Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them.
Alright, we need to go down with the footsteps.
Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them.
And maybe another copy and paste effect right there. Not there, but there. And let's see how that...
In a large, dusty room. Suddenly they heard footsteps coming towards them. Sarah and David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them.
Alright, let's copy and paste again. No, I don't want that there. I want it there.
David froze in terror as they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them. As they saw the ghost of the old merchant standing in front of them, the ghost appeared to be in great distress and beckoned them to follow him. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them, and they followed the ghost to a hidden room.
Okay, so if they're going to be following again, then we need more copy. Paste. No, up here. Is this the right one?
Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They opened the chest.
Nope. We need to go back here.
At the back of the house. The room was filled with old documents and beckoned them to follow him. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them, and they followed the ghost to a hidden room at the back of the house. The room was filled with old documents and artifacts.
Alright, let's go back.
And David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them, and they followed the ghost to a hidden room at the back.
Alright. Copy. And paste. No, God. Paste.
Hidden room at the back of the house. And they followed the ghost to a hidden room at the back of the house. The room was filled with old documents and artifacts, and in the center of the room was a large chest. The ghost pointed to the chest and vanished in thin air. Sarah and David hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They opened the chest. Inside,
Alright. We need the chest. Sorry, I know that this isn't the most exciting, but like this is fun for me. Chest. Open. Oh goodness. Okay.
better of them. They opened the chest. Inside hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them. They opened the chest. Inside, they found a letter written by the old merchant, explaining that he had been murdered by his business partner.
Let's... Scream. Let's add that there. That's just...
Murdered by his business partner, who had taken all his wealth.
All right, I'm actually really happy with that. So split region and delete the rest of that. That was actually pretty cool. Okay.
A letter written by the old merchant explained that he had been murdered by his business partner, who had taken all his wealth and buried it somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked and decided to search for the hidden treasure. After a few days of searching, they finally found a small hidden cave in the nearby forest. Inside the cave, they found a stash of gold and jewels, which they used to wealth and buried it
Okay. We're adding a shovel digging noise there. And we're going to...
somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked. Buried it somewhere in the village.
Split region. Delete.
Had been murdered by his business partner, who had taken all his wealth and buried it somewhere in the village. Sarah and David were shocked and decided to search for the hidden treasure. After a few days of searching, they finally found a small hidden cave in the nearby forest. Hidden cave in the nearby forest. Inside the cave, they found a stash of gold and jewels, which they used. Found a stash of gold and jewels.
Split region again. Alright. I am... Hello, Venti. Hi. I am... fun.
They found a stash of gold and jewels, which they used to start a new life. However, a ghost of the old merchant never appeared again. Some say he finally found peace knowing that his murderer had been brought to justice, while others believe that he is still haunting the old house, waiting for his treasure to be returned. Return.
Yeah, I like that addition of just one
Waiting
last
for
scream
his
from the
treasures
ghost.
to be returned.
And I want that to I want it to be more reverb, louder, with some 3D, that it is above you and behind you. So let's listen to that.
Treasure to be returned.
All right. I think that is pretty good. I'm just going to add some stuff to the end here. All right, I'm just going to do one last thing. Hey, I just got nope. Hey, so if you like that story, please like and subscribe. Okay, so it's going to be, hey, if you like that story, please like and subscribe. The story was written using Chat GPT, and it was edited on Soundtrap. You can watch me do these live if you wish, or you can just come here and watch the videos. All right. Okay. So. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end. If you like that story, please consider sharing, and subscribing. That story was written using Chat GPT, a little bit of AI used, and then I edited it on Soundtrap. You can watch me do that live here on the channel, or you can just come to the videos and just watch the finished product. Anyways, thanks for watching. All right. Copy and paste and all right. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end. If you like that story, please consider sharing, and subscribing. That story was written using Chat GPT, a little bit of AI used, and then I edited it on Soundtrap. You can watch me do that live here on the channel, or you can just come to the videos and just watch the finished product. Anyways, thanks for watching. Okay. I think that was a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to call the live here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming through this wild, thrown together live. I actually feel better after all this. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And keep an eye out for the finished product with visuals